Hey, crafty besties, it's your crafty bestie Tabby, and you know what time it is because I didn't do it all weekend. It's time to catch up our advent calendar. Yay! Because the 20th was Friday, and on Friday we had a squirrel. A squirrel. Do y'all remember that song by Ray Stevens about the squirrel that went to church? Yeah, look up the Mississippi Squirrel Revival. It's a hilarious little song. And 21 was Saturday. We got the moose cup. It's a moose cup. I really want one of these in real life. I think that would be fun to have one of those. And on Saturday we partied with Ruthie. 22 is empty. Well, that stinks. 23 is today, and that's this. There's another piece to Santa and his sleigh. Well, that's rude. We're missing one. I'm gonna have to call and get my money back. No, I'm kidding. I won't do it because I just can't. Because I have had more fun with this National Lampoon's calendar. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing that I had an empty day. Oh well. I don't know what that is supposed to represent. The nothingness of life when Clark was in his attic. I don't know. Anyway, today's prompt is altered book page and blackout poetry. And I love altered book pages and blackout poetry. And I got some of this paper right here. And I thought it would be fun to put my altered book page on a piece of this paper right here. Music paper. It's the right size too. So we'll glue that to that once we get it all set. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did go ahead and select the words I wanted to use. I didn't choose to do this in front of y'all, but we're going to go ahead and black out the blackouts because I have quite a hoard of book pages, old book pages. And so I made it a personal challenge to do this. And we used to do this with the hymnal when we were growing up in church. We would make up stories and we would mark out the words in the hymnal at church. And I got in so much trouble for doing that. My daddy beat me so bad. I deserved it. I didn't realize. But, so it's a little bit of a trigger to do this as blackout poetry, but I paid for this book and my daddy has gone on to be with his creator, so there's that. So y'all know a little bit more about me. That's what happens when you're a preacher's kid. You do things that, yeah. So what's something, leave it in the comments below, something you've done that you realize now how bad it was, but you didn't know growing up. You were just being a kid. Go ahead, leave it in the comments. Your parents are not going to be watching. No, they don't watch my channel. Just tell me. Be fine. My own mama don't watch me, so it's okay. She says it's because she doesn't have the YouTubes. But I think she just gets too busy. Alright, so the door was open. Christy pulled the door closed, doing her best. She pulled herself up. Christy saw only a stairway. So I was inspired a little bit this morning watching Louisa's. So I'm going to trim this down a little and around. See, we don't even have to keep the whole page. No, we do not have to keep the whole page. And that's the beauty of Blackout Poetry. But I have a lot of old Reader's Digest books that I have gutted to make journals out of. And that is why I have a million book pages. Now, Louisa inspired me with her Tim Holtz people. I have some people from Tim Holtz too. And let's see if I can find who Christy is. Christy be running and slamming doors and falling down and pulling herself up. My people are little. Maybe I need a bigger person to be Christy. Let's see. I have some that I have that could be Christy. Here's some bigger people. This could be Christy. She's pretty. Ooh, she's quite tall. Yes, this could be Christy. Or maybe this is Christy. She looks like she is doing her best. Let's see about this one. No, that covers that. I'm just going to pick that one. I'm just going to pick that one. Yeah, we're just going to pick that one. It's all right. And then we're going to try to smoosh my people back into my little tin. They weren't smushed in there very good to start with, so it won't be terrible if they don't get smushed back in there good. This is my little tin of people. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to send y'all on a ride. So see Christy, what she's doing her best, see. And yeah. We don't have to have that way. We can make this go this way so it's more vibrant. Like it. Now we're going to go ahead and glue this to the vibrant colored papers. Because I think that Christy's story would be different than what we might imagine. I believe Christy was running for her life in this story. I'm going to just ink up the edges. Christy needs to be inked up on the edges. I should have inked the edges of that too, but I did not. It's all right. All right. So Christy was searching for an exit. She was running and doing her best. And she saw the stairway. She knew she had an exit opportunity. And sometimes you feel like that you're running for your life. You need an exit opportunity. And she didn't see a phone. She didn't see a map. She saw a door was open and she saw a staircase. So she pulled up. She pulled the door closed, pulled herself up. And saw only a stairway. Sometimes you can't see a door. Sometimes you can't see an exit. Sometimes you only see the stairway. Sounds like it would be a really good play. So we're going to call it Christy's Escape. Oh, can't put it over that. I just want to darken that whole thing up a little bit. That's why I'm doing that. Let's see if we can put some just random gold streaks through here. Have you ever felt like you were running for your life? I have. It's not comfortable. But it can be done. And sometimes you're better after. Even if you don't think you will be. And we can letter this, The Escape. It's tickets to the play, The Escape. And she's going to escape with her life. And we are going to find a beautiful page in the gorgeous journal by the beautiful Elizabeth, who is my crafty bestie, who made me this gorgeous journal. Oh, it's upside down. I know it's upside down because the pocket watch is on the front. I love this journal so much. So let's see where we can put, ooh, it could look good here. It would look good on a green page, but I don't want to cover that. There's the other part of the green page. Oh, I've already put stuff on it once. So we're going to put stuff on the back of it. I love green, y'all. That's why. And I think that I can make that into a tuck place. And I think that's really what I want to do. And so I am going to put some glue on two sides. The bottom and that one side are going to get glue. And we are going to press this down right here so you don't lose the cool grommet holes. And I am going to make sure that this stays open for that paint to dry. That, I think, turned out really good. And it didn't take us long. And I think the thing I dread about making a video is I always think it's going to take me forever. But I'll tell y'all, this is a one-shot deal. I don't edit. I don't cut my videos. I've tried. I'm going to learn how someday, maybe. But this is raw, and this is real, and this is me in one shot. So sometimes the camera angles are bad, and sometimes it doesn't sound like I know what I'm doing, and sometimes I don't have a clue what I'm doing. But here we are. And I hope you all have an amazing day. And if nobody told you, remember, you matter. You are loved, and you are enough. And your crafty bestie, Tabby, I love you. See you in the next video. Mwah.